Hi, my name is Vivian Mac, and I'm an herbalist from Brooklyn, New York, and the founder of Willow's Touch. Today, I'll be showing you a tour of my garden, and we'll be doing 3 DIY gardening, skincare, beauty products. Let's go. So here we have lemon balm. Lemon balm is also known as bee balm or Melissa officinalis, which in Greek means honeybee. Lemon balm I love because it's very calming. It's known as a nervine, which means it helps support the nervous system. And it also happens to be antiviral, so it's really great for those who need that support. I also really love using lemon balm for boosting one's mood, and the oil of lemon balm can also be used for any kind of topical itching, acne, cuts, scrapes, wounds as well. So here we have Calendula, and they're known for their bright yellow flowers, though the colors can range from cream to bright orange. And the medicinal part is the entire flower. You can actually eat the petals and add it to your salads or use it as garnish for desserts or whatnot. But you do want to use the entire flower because right at the bottom of this flower is a resin that holds all the medicine. So any kind of inflammation of the skin, you can use by making a calendula tea, or also making a calendula oil or salve and applying it topically. And here we have rosemary, which many of you know as a popular kitchen staple and spice. It's very aromatic and it contains essential oils. And even just smelling it really helps open up the nasal passages. And that also speaks to its many uses. So in addition to using it in cooking, which helps facilitate digestion and help with sluggish liver, rosemary is also used for reducing fevers, as it's anti-inflammatory, as well as working to help with colds. So next we'll be making a lemon balm sugar scrub. And here we have the fresh lemon balm that we just harvested from the garden. And in order to make the oil, you first do have to wash it and then dry it. So the final dried lemon balm you can put inside a jar. So we'll be using this today to make the first part of the lemon balm sugar scrub, which is the herbal infused oil. So to do so, we would have another clean jar. And we're gonna fill that jar with 1/4 of the way of lemon balm leaves. And I like to break it up a little to increase the surface area of its contact between the leaves and the oil. And now that you've filled the jar 1/4 of the way, we're now going to add grapeseed oil. Pour it into the jar till it reaches the top, and then cap it and give it a good shake. So after 6 weeks, you're going to have that herbal infused oil, and this is what it would look like. So what we're going to do is strain it out. We have our measuring cup and the strainer here. And for the purposes of the recipe, we'll just need 1/8 of a cup. That will make 4 ounces worth of the sugar scrub. And I'll be mixing the sugar scrub into this bowl here. So I'm adding 1/8 of a cup. And next, I'm going to stir in 1/2 cup of sugar. And this would be really great for exfoliating the skin, getting rid of the dead skin, bringing blood circulation to the surface. And finally, I'm going to add a tablespoon of lemon balm leaves into the scrub as well to give it a pop of color. It's about a tablespoon's worth. Just one more. Now we grind. So you want it to be in little pieces, almost to a powder. So once it's ground to your liking, you can now add it to the sugar scrub mixture. And now the final step is to use a spoon to stir it all together. So once the sugar scrub is incorporated, you can then transfer it into a smaller jar. So I have this clean glass jar here. I'll keep it in my bathroom for when I want to use it. And you're just going to spoon it into here. So here we are. So now we're going to apply the lemon balm sugar scrub. I'm gonna get a little scoop from this spoon, and then what you'll do is just sprinkle a little bit over your body. I'm gonna test it out on my arm, and then you can slowly massage it. Just a gentle pressure to help bring circulation to the surface of your skin and also moisturize with the lemon balm oil. So now we have our freshly harvested rosemary that we'll be making a rosemary hair rinse with. And I have the ingredients laid out here. So we have the fresh rosemary. And what you'll do is just place the rosemary sprigs into the glass bowl. And then once you have the boiled water, pour the boiling water over the rosemary sprigs into the glass bowl. And what you'll do next is just wait another 20 minutes to let the rosemary infuse into the hot water. And once it's cooled down enough for you to either dip your fingers in or put the sponge in to then put over your hair, that is when it'll be ready to go. So now we've prepared the rosemary hair rinse, and this is how we're going to apply it. So what you'll do is dip the sponge in here and let it absorb the water. And I'm not actually going to wet my hair, but what you would do as part of the rinse is to hover your head over the bowl and try to move your hair so that they're all directly on top of the glass bowl. And then next you will take the sponge with the water and squeeze all around your head. And the idea is to coat all of your hair with the hair rinse. Once you're done, you can just toss the rest of the water content and then either throw away or compost the rosemary sprigs. Next, we'll be making a calendula face serum. So to do so, we'll be making a calendula infused oil. And what we will do is harvest some calendula flowers, which I've done here. So I have the flower tops. Once you harvest the flowers, cut the tops off and rinse it, and then place it downwards so that it can help dry and let go of any moisture. And once you have dried your calendula, fill the jar to about 1/4 of the way. And once you've done that, you can now add the oil to make an herbal infused oil. You would pour it till it reaches the top, and then you will cap the calendula oil and shake it to incorporate. This process takes 6 weeks to make, and it's great if you could keep it near a windowsill or somewhere where you remember to shake it every now and then. And here's our calendula oil. This is a calendula oil that has been infusing for over 6 weeks. And to use it, we will need a measuring cup and a strainer. So now I'm going to pour the oil past the strainer into the measuring cup. And if you notice that you have a lot of small, tiny pieces, you could also, as an optional thing, use cheesecloth, which will help strain it out even more. And now I'm going to pour it into this dropper bottle. So in order to use the serum, I'm going to take off my glasses, and I'm going to add a few droppers onto my palm. Spread it across my palms and then apply it to your face in a circular motion, or you can also pat your face as well. And I also like using it for certain spots, whether it's acne or a bug bite. And it's also really great for healing scars. So if you've had a recent injury that's on the mend, you can put some of that oil on your skin every day, and that would help reduce scarring. This is Vivian for Live Kindly. Do you make your own DIY skincare products? If so, what herbs do you like to use? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you again next time.